Hey guys, welcome back to Monday Night Mondays number 8. I'm back. Nice to be back. I'm joined by Yeetzy, who once again is cruising on. He's living on, being a soldier.
Oh, yeah.
That's fast.
I'm so cruise build right now.
And in case there was any confusion, if you can see my profile picture on the stream, that is my current setup at the moment. Yes, that is a dryer. That is a PC setup on.
Oh, he's underwater. He'll be back soon. The washing machine got turned on. He's back in a second. 1 sec.
Are we good?
There we go. Yeah.
Hey, we're good. Fantastic. I am at a friend's. I've been impromptu pulled in by production, and we get to cast on possibly the most scuffed setup I've ever lived on. But you know what? I get a screen. I get to watch good matches. I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, look, Orion brings up a great point. Are you cooling that PC with the refrigerant from the fridge?
Oh, you know what? That's actually not a bad idea. You know what? For my next scuffed setup, that was a really difficult sentence to get out. I'll keep that in mind, my friend.
Yeah, I know you said you're looking for a new PC soon, so maybe you could just use the case, like a fridge as a case, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. That fridge on the left is actually a wine cellar fridge.
Oh,
so, you know, perfect 11-degree cooling temp, perfect for a PC.
Yes, perfect. Yeah, look, so we've got our playoffs done. The teams are just saddling up now, but we've got Nerf Juno, Dead for Overtime, EGGFUCT, and Washed making it through. Our closest hopefuls for Team Tempane in the first pool, and just loading up the second one. Team that almost made it in the second pool was Rule 4 real quick. Both of them unable to secure a spot in playoffs, but being the closest to do so in their respective groups.
Yeah, and the game we will be streaming is EGGFUCT versus Washed. We are just sorting through the picks and bans now on the map. We actually see Night Market being taken away by EGGFUCT, which is an odd option to take away, I think.
Yeah, I've seen like a lot of these top teams, especially with the rework of Arden looking to pivot away from that Night Market and other slabs. Maybe for variety, maybe they have some specific strategies in mind. But yeah, Arden and Demon Day has been a bit more popular this Monday.
Yeah, I mean, as you said earlier, maybe a little bit tired, but Washed actually taking away Arton and Oni Village, and EGGFUCT taking away Demon Dice, which means the game for the winners finals, losers finals will be played on Atlas Labs.
Yeah, okay, going for another one of the two more staple maps that are currently not broken for the glitches. So, okay, going for a safe bet in these the semi-final positions.
Yeah, absolutely. The game will be between Esports and Gaming Goblins Federation United Chadless Team and Wizards Achieving Success Harnessing Every Dream. So we will strive to say these full names. I need this on a post-it note somewhere on my screen.
Yeah. Well,
as I think we are just about ready to head into the game.
So what do you think, Tox? Will the Wizards cook up the eggs for breakfast? Or will alright, I can't say the reverse of that. That's not allowed. But yeah, who do you think's gonna win, man?
Well, I think I'm a little bit biased here. If we look at Esports and Gaming Goblins Federation United Chadless Team, each individual player on this roster is someone that I've personally learned a lot from. I try to adapt their styles a lot when it comes to this game, and I'm rooting for them.
Yeah, okay, for sure. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm gonna have to be going for the best player in OCE and the two sidekicks. you have to be cheering for Dierision. You know, probably the best forward in OC. So I'm sure he's going to highlight some impeccable skills. You know, the other two peons backing him up, of course. But yeah, we're gonna be on Atlas, and what kind of picks are we gonna be seeing here?
I mean, we've seen this play out a lot. I think what will happen is Aaiyo will play the now, and Dierision will play the melee forward. And actually, the Kai ban coming out from Esports and Gaming Goblins Federation United Chatless team means that ImaginAzn might have to circle to the Dubu.
Yeah, definitely respect man for Aizen. He's very good at goalie, especially on that Kai. And I see Dierision picking up the Rasmus here instead of the X. Funny enough, got a very durable comp, I would say. You know, Erasmus being very quick forward, with now being able to heal and keep him pushing forward, and you know, Dubu able to hold his own in defense. And wow, interesting enough, there's going to be a rune coming out for EGGFUCT.
Yeah, I think that might be Ahmad's coveted IME goalie coming in with the rune from Rixy, but we'll have to see the third pick to make sure. Oh yeah, I think that's.
Aurelia or Rixy can play both those characters, right? Asher and Rune.
That's true.
Can play them.
That's true. We are heading into the game here, and it is Ahmad's IME goalie, paired with the rune and the Asher. A very a comp that you don't really see often, especially on Atlas Labs. I wonder what they've cooked up. It is a timeless creator start, which does explain the it does explain the picks a little bit here, especially Rune, IME, obviously both extremely good with timeless creator. Timeless creator on Asher as well is it's definitely better than not having an awakening, I think.
Yeah, I think it's better than not having an awakening.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure. It's interesting that they didn't opt for any kind of missile prop related characters, but maybe they wanted to play pure core control into the now, and maybe thinking that Asher with timeless is a great way to get around that. No matter if the now can keep the forward alive, they still won't be able to stop the Asher shield with the dash primary combo as well.
Yeah, we can see Washed using a lot of abilities to try and keep Aurelia low. She's actually forced to play off the core and for the orb here as well. Rixy now getting cracked, actually. It seems like Wash just winning the damage race a little bit. Both barriers are down for both teams. Let's see what Dierision can do here with the lead. Ahmad actually just using all of his abilities, unable to react to Aaiyo's corner click there.
Yeah, Aaiyo is just going to sneak that one through. Going to get the first point. And interestingly, Aaiyo has also picked up the siphoning one just starting gear. You know, even though Dierision has gone slick kicks, you know, full core control. You know, Aaiyo's a believer in that wand. Wants to get lots of residual damage.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely haven't had enough experiences with now or played enough games against her to know how valuable Wand really is. Maybe he just doesn't value any other movement awakening, so he just wants the extra damage and to keep the extra stagger. Oh! Ooh. Nice little bubble from Rixy getting the strike war against ImaginAzn. He's definitely a little bit taken aback by that. Had to panic ulti, but unfortunately it was too late.
Yeah, Rixy just, you know, really punishing Aizen's lack of patience in that scenario. Good little pop through.
And you can really see the power of the IME goalie there. As soon as kickoff starts, she just uses all of their abilities to try and get the core in the enemy half. Leads to a quick barrier and KO by both teams. Let's see if Aurelia can win the strike war against Aaiyo and ImaginAzn here. She's walking in with the Asher. Yeah, absolutely amazing Amy ulti there, just blocking out the angles for a clear. And Black Hole spawning will delay for a second. Nice hook by Dierision. Unfortunately misses on the strike. Looks like Aaiyo playing a little bit further back to try and KO Aurelia. That's a really dangerous triangle there.
Yeah, Aurelia is copying so many abilities. All these abilities are going to be used. Going to get the KO, but it might be difficult then to capitalize without those cooldowns. Aurelia back and forth. Dierision taking the black hole. ImaginAzn holding well against Ahmad, dashing forward on the Amy.
You can just see so many abilities to potentially disrupt ImaginAzn's clear. The rune barrier, the IME dash, and even an Asher can be just so much pressure. We'll see how picking a defensive goalie against this comp works out. Unfortunately, as forced into the role with the Akai ban, definitely respects the goalie's powers in this game.
Yeah, most definitely. Rixy helping out on defense with a great little anomaly there. Aurelia being taken out again with a great pendulum by Dierision. And wow, Rixy's just going to stake that one home. Straight through
Yeah, I mean, Rixy just blocked off every single angle there. There was really not much Asian could do. He even reacted to the rune ulti with the elusive, but just couldn't get to the core in time.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to see the core doing a bit of an oinky
Round and
storm around the
round.
black hole here. It does eventually get out, and no barriers broken off the black hole.
Oh, just
And
look at the pressure of that Aimi.
For sure. What's worse than an Asher in the corner? Probably an Asher with an Amy ulti in the corner as well. Pushing through to take that top barrier. And Aaiyo's going to be quite low here. Doesn't get KO'd, unfortunately. Might get away with being alive if he gets his abilities back up to heal himself. And secondary will come out. Azn banished. No capitalization. Aaiyo with flip. Ahmad needing a lot of help on defense here. It's getting very dicey. They're pushing the corner very well. They do manage to get it out though. Rixy and 1v1 with Azn. Blocking off the corner clear. Great patience by Azn, able to space it out. Aaiyo with flip now. Very low. Got to be careful after this flip. Gets pushed to the edge, but he's going to rotate back for the orb. Amy also in the corner.
Oh, you can just see how much pressure is given with Timeless Creator by this now, the Asher, the Rune, the Aimi, just so much power. Once it's in that corner, it's so hard to get it out. And as you can see there, Aaiyo just scores the core. Ahmad with a quick core flip and into the corner. Just a quick score, and that's first set. Going over to the Esports and Gaming Goblins Federation United Chattels team.
Great pronunciation and a great aggressive play by Ahmad. They're using the eject button to perfectly get in position to flip it. And
that is an extra
options.
special on the side of Aimi. Doesn't take the extra special, takes the Monyo away, I guess, from the Now as well. The Now takes Castellus. This is a really weird draft. Obviously, I have not much experience with the Now, so this is you. This is all you. This is all you.
Yeah, I think CTL is great. I would probably prefer that over the extra special, so that's fine. I don't know if it's that big of a deal skipping out on the extra special, but I think Ahmad is less worried about it being a goalie. He might not be able to need to utilize it every round start as much. You know, maybe looking for more opportune times to use it than at the start when everyone has abilities. But yeah, I think everyone comes out pretty well in that draft. I think Azn especially getting orbs is pretty big, bit of a sleeper pick up there. And he's going to be needing those orbs as he is absolutely struggling to get this core out.
Yeah, it's just so much offensive pressure given from Ahmad here, and Rixy and Aaiyo, just each individual player just really just performing so well. And the Asher primary through the log. That's a 50-50 on which ability gets bugged, and unfortunately, Dubu did not win there.
Yeah, unfortunately, as you said, it could have gone either way with those abilities being used at the same time. Not looking too great, but we'll see if they want to strike back here. Bit of a banish by Rixy. Ahmad finally using the
oh my goodness.
It's so just devastating in this corner here, and he's also got flipped to boot. Oh, great deny by Dierision though. Can they make something happen off this?
It looks a bit dicey, but this is sort of the only chance they have at the moment when Aimi doesn't have their abilities up, when Rixy doesn't have his ultimate up, because as soon as he gets it back, things are about to get weird.
Yeah,
as you can see, he's just walking up with the double banish. Looks like, let's see if they can do anything here. No, ImaginAzn stops it with the roll and then the log to clear it out. Rixy does have core flip here. Let's see what he can do with it. Unfortunately, has to use it to win the strike core against Dierision, which leads ImaginAzn to have a free clear against it. But the core is just right back on ImaginAzn's side again. He's forced to burn the core flip to clear away from Aaiyo.
Great patience by Azn there on the goal line. Oh, Jackie's actually gonna... No, sorry, Dierision's gonna get that flip and insta-kill on Rixy.
Yeah, the mine into the core flip.
Ahmad's going to do whatever he can to stop it getting back on his defense, but a great arrow by Aaiyo, pushing him off the core.
Yeah, well, I think we're definitely seeing the strength of this now pick, just blocking off that clear angle with a triangle every single time it goes there. Oh, nice double banish by Rixy. Unfortunately, forces a bad position, leading to the loss of barrier. ImaginAzn has to burn every single ability to clear here. Aaiyo staggered as well. Ahmad actually making a miss on the dash, and now let's see what Aaiyo can do with the space that the team has granted her. Oh, the arrow!
Oh, great arrow by Aaiyo. Slots the top corner. Aaiyo looking like she had a good look on offense there, but they managed to get through to Jackie, and he just slots it through with Amy with no abilities.
Yeah, an Asher with Timeless Creator and a single Power Spark isn't really going to be able to take over the game, especially when there's heavy core controllers like Now and Rasmus, and obviously an incredibly defensive goalie like Dubu. We'll see what Aaiyo can do here. As you can see, she's having just the core for a really long time there. Forces every single ability out from the Dubu, but if they can't get any more than that, then they'll have to go back into neutral.
Sure, great cross clear by Aaiyo to sneak that one out, and they're still trying to find their way out through midfield. They do manage to now. Ahmad has flipped those, so he just as quickly going to return it back with the ulti and the dash. A lot of pressure here, but a great wall. Aaiyo is solid right now, just can't get it through him. All these creations, and he's still holding strong.
Yeah, just insane defense from Aaiyo and ImaginAzn. It's so important to not sync up on the goalie strikes as a second goalie, and they're just hitting it perfect every single time. I don't know how many 50-50s they've won.
Yeah, for sure. And great flip by Aaiyo. Actually gets it past the Astra ulti. Aurelia into the corner now, takes the last barrier.
She was actually forced to use the flip there as she was so low, but it ended up working out perfectly there. Let's see what Rixy can do here. It's just so many awakenings, just blocking off every single clear angle. The flip from Rixy blocked by ImaginAzn's ulti. Let's see what Dierision can do with his flip here. Oh.
Good little fadeaway by Aurelia. Aaiyo diving for that one, and unfortunately Aaiyo also retrieving back to his ulti on the same side. No one's able to get it. Good placement.
Yeah, we can just see just so much pressure coming out from the Esports and Gaming Goblins Federation United Chadless team. That you know what, they're doing quite well without Chad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, looking pretty good. Chad's too busy chatting out, and yeah, he's his team's still doing well without him.
We can actually see a lot of damage stacking on Dierision as soon as he used that core flip. Just Rixy just ulting him, knowing that he won't have anything to defend against him. We'll see what the team can do here. That Aaiyo Asher ulti is such a threatening combo. There is no way you can clear against that. A nice little clear by ImaginAzn to the top side away from Aurelia, but straight into the hands of Rixy, who's now just waiting to hand up core over to Aurelia. Luckily, Aaiyo blocks it with the arrow, and this oh, nice banish just blocks Aaiyo, and now they've got 2v2.
Oh,
yeah,
can't get it.
Really nice positional play by Rixy and Aurelia there, just isolating the goalie out, and unfortunately Aaiyo or Dierision can't get into position to stop that.
Yeah, for sure. 2 sets up here for EGGFUCT. Looks like Wash is going to need a bit of a turnaround here. Could that come in the form of some of these awakenings? Perhaps the quick strikes or the hot shot? Look like the hot shot might be to be denied away from the rune. Yep, yeah, it's denied away from the rune. Aurelia's going to get her hands on PF, which is big. The twin drive coming out for Rixy. Okay, more CDR refund onto the now as opposed to Chrono. I find that very interesting, but maybe just wanting to make sure that Ahmad can't refund his own cooldowns with his dash primaries.
I mean, even after the recent nerfs to quick strikes, I'm still surprised that it made it through the draft for so long, especially on a map like Atlas Labs, and you can see just so much force happening. I definitely respect the play by Dierision to instead of going Chrono Boost, just go Glass Cannon, maybe to get a little bit more damage. And you can really see that damage pop off here, as even in the 3v2, they can stack so much damage on Rixy. We'll see if they can get a barrier here, though. Unfortunately, it doesn't. Oh, never mind. They do get a barrier. And ImaginAzn just really showing what he's made of this game. It's just so much defending.
Yeah. Pushing his limits along the bottom there. He manages to successfully defend it in a bit of a tricky situation. He might be faced with another one there as the rune has the teleport in that spot. But Rixy not going to TP to it just yet. Here he comes now, though. Dierision, though, to rescue the day. They're going to push it back out, but Ahmed's got the ulti for the defense. All the way along the bottom. The Astra ulti going to push it through Aaiyo.
Oh,
there's
no
solid
way.
wall. There's no way he saves
way.
that. Absolute freeze. What a save by the whole team, really, of Wash, but mainly Aaiyo. Really good stuff, but it just doesn't matter when you're all banished. Rixy says if you're going to stack a net, then he's just going to banish you all, and Ahmed flipping it back upfield. Looking forward, Rixy also about to have flip here. I'll be able to make a play. Flips it, but a great wall by Aaiyo. Aaiyo's still with his own flip, absolutely chilling. Core looking very crazy.
Oh, this is so dangerous.
Oh, Aurelia does get the kill all this goal on goal line. Dierision with his own flip. Great banish by Rixy mid pendulum swing. Saves Ahmad from the 1v1.
Oh, that was so close.
What an ulti. Amy ulti just connecting.
The defensive power of ImaginAzn and Wizards achieving success harnessing every dream is amazing. And you can just see here, they're winning the war of attrition. Something just happened in that last draft where they're suddenly able to just defend against every single strike. Oh, except that one.
Unfortunately, Aaiyo misreads the bounce, and that one was actually rolling in, and Rixy sneaks it through. can take the first point of the third set.
The caster curse hitting a little bit too close there.
That's it for sure. Yeah, in terms of levels here, this game's very even so far. Slight advantage to EGGFUCT, as you would imagine, but since they're winning. But yeah, looking a pretty even game. They're just who can find these kind of opportunities. But I really think on the side of Wash, they really need to sync up with their ability usage a bit more. Maybe look for some more offensive Doogie balls as. The Asher ulti plus the Aaiyo ulti are just so dominant in the corner at scoring, getting barriers.
Yeah, I definitely think one thing that EGGFUCT is doing better than Wash this game is they're able to stack their creations and abilities, which makes it so much more threatening. That is an amazing bubble, and somehow it is safe for so long until it isn't, and now they are on the back foot.
Dierision just holding off that one so well, but he just can't do it, and he's unfortunately conceded to a little bit of a fadeaway there. Aurelia just flicking in the top corner, but Asian absolutely monumental defensive efforts, but they're going to need an even more monumental effort as a team to pull this one back. It's going to have to be a reverse sweep.
Yeah, absolutely. A nice core flip from Ahmad saves that first barrier from going down and actually takes the first barrier from the other team. Aaiyo having to respond with his core flip, but instantly 2 more creations get put down. The power of the timeless creator star really just showing.
Yeah,
and
sure. Unfortunately, they've lost 1 barrier already. In a 1v1 with Rixy here.
Yeah, and this is match point as well. If the I don't even know what their name is, esports goblins something can score. EGGFUCT
Gaming Federation United team, Chadless team, or something like that. You know?
Yeah, something like that. Oh wow, Aurelia actually getting KO'd. They're looking for an offensive position, but the barrier is scored by Ahmad. Let's see if they can score with Rixy's core flip here. Used preemptively, unfortunately to no avail. ImaginAzn's just of the wall, and Dierision just infinitely striking it into the room bubble, goes down, and Rixy just redirects it.
Rixy with almost a 1v3 there, slight assist from Ahmad, but even relieving the pressure by KOing the Asher, that he just has so many abilities and so obnoxious with the way he can cancel those cross clears, and yeah, we'll be quite quickly seeing the 3-0, and EGGFUCT will be going through to the grand finals.
Yeah, Wizards did not unfortunately achieve success in that last one, and the Esports and Gaming Goblins Federation United Chadless team will move on to the grand finals, where I'm not sure who they will verse. I don't think the game is over yet. No, the game is over yet. They will be versing Nerf Juno. So, you know, the matchup everyone expected. It's Kruha versus Ahmad again.
Behind the 7-11.
Yeah, it's just, you know, this is a tale as old as time, I think. No surprises here.
Yeah, that's it. And yeah, very predictable outcome of the brackets so far. Hopefully we're in for a nice, close grand final between the 2 titans, as you mentioned, Kruha and Ahmad, behind the 7-11, duking it out.
Amazing. Well, we're going for a short break here. We will be back in a few minutes to cast the final duel.